The first European settlers in Sarnia-Lambton were French, settling along La Riviere de St. Clair, likely deciding to move north from the area of Fort Detroit after being surrendered by British forces in 1796. By the mid-1830s, the first British settlers had arrived, including Henry Jones, David Allen, George Durand, Captain Richard Vidal, and Malcolm Cameron. It was in 1836 that the name Port Sarnia was chosen for the new community, known until then simply as Les Rapides or St. Clair Rapids. This community at the head of the River St. Clair grew, benefiting from the great quantities of lumber cut from the forest, covering much of the county, access to shipping lanes along the river, the discovery of oil to the southeast, the coming of the railway in 1858, a rail tunnel under the river in 1889. Advancing from a village, when Sarnia was incorporated as a town in 1856, industrial growth eventually led to this community passing the 10,000 population mark and becoming eligible to become a city this year. The last council for this town of Sarnia was elected a few months ago in December of 1913. They met for the first meeting of the 58th Council of the town of Sarnia on the 12th day of January 14 at 11 o'clock in the forenoon. The mayor, Joseph B. Dagan, Esquire, took the chair that morning. During these first few months of this year, Town Council has already dealt with many motions. Tuesday, 31st of March, 1914, a motion was moved by Mr. Kirby, seconded by Dr. Henderson. Whereas it hath pleased the legislature of the province of Ontario to grant the petition of this council so, by issuing Sarnia a charter of incorporation as a city, and whereas His Royal Highness Duke of Connaught, Governor-General of His Majesty's Canadian Dominion, has signified his pleasure to visit Sarnia at a nearby date in official capacity, be it resolved that this council, through His Worship, the Mayor, take the necessary steps to invite His Royal Highness to a dedicatory ceremony on the occasion of his visit. The motion was carried. Another motion moved by Mr. Kirby, seconded by Mr. Gates, that this council desires to express its appreciation of the efforts of the Sarnia Board of Trade and advising and securing suggestions for a synonym and slogan to be used familiarly with the list of Canadian cities in this council, and conducting a movement or incorporation as a city, and being the elected body, feel that comes within the scope of this council to make a selection from the many excellent suggestions that have been put out. It therefore resolved that in the opinion of this council, the synonym the Imperial City would be a most dignified and fitting one under all the circumstances, and the same be hereby approved, and the necessary permission be asked for its adoption, and that His Royal Highness the Governor-General be requested to so designate, together with the slogan, Sarnia Lights the Way, which the Board of Trade have selected and which appears to meet with very general approval. At the Town Council meeting on Tuesday, April 27, 1914, a motion by Mr. Geddes, seconded by Mr. Ferguson, that the Mayor request the ministers of the various churches to hold a special civic service on Sunday morning, May 10th, that their congregations may have an opportunity to take a public part in the dedication of the city of Sarnia. The motion was carried. Also this evening, moved by Dr. Henderson, seconded by Mr. Paul, that the Council of the Town of Sarnia adjourn now, and that the Council of the City of Sarnia meet on Monday, 11th of May, 1914. The motion was carried. The council for the town of Sarnia adjourned for the last time, 59 years after its first meeting. When this council next meets, it will be as a council for the newly incorporated city of Sarnia,